today we are making beet sauce spaghetti. Simple. We don't need too many ingredients. Beets, some garlic, just 2 cloves are good enough. We are making for 4 people. And we need feta cheese later on for seasoning. Also for walnuts for seasoning. And we need salt. If you want black pepper or red pepper, it's up to you, or crushed chilies, you can choose. And this is seasoning which we have for spaghetti. You can actually mix some Italian seasoning and more like little bit garlic, dry garlic. It's a store-bought, but you can make it on your own. Basically all dried herbs. Oh, sorry. And we need to grab dill or parsley. We're gonna use parsley today as a fresh herb because we don't have dill right now. I believe I'm gonna check the fridge. And of course, olive oil. Now, these beets are already cooked. It actually comes in a packets like this, so you can get these from store and it's easy to use. Now, but if I don't have these ones, then what we have is fresh beets. So, फिर ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ? ਬੋਲੋ।
ਖਾਂਗੇ।
No, ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ beets ਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲੇ cook ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. Now there are 2 ways to cook the beets. So what I do normally is just take the whole beet, wash them properly, put them in the pot like 4 to 5 beets, little bit of lemon juice, and let them boil for like 20 to 25 minutes. Depends like what kind of pot you are using. And that's it. Once cool down, not cool down, just take them out immediately. Don't leave them in that hot water for too long. And you'll see the skin will literally comes off. And you put them in cold water also, so that, you know, to stop the further process of cooking. And also it keeps the beets fresh. Meaning what? You're not gonna peel the beets before you boil them. Otherwise, we're gonna lose all the nutrients basically. The whole idea is not to lose the nutrients while cooking.
Okay.
And another thing you can do is peel them, cut them in cubes and steam them. Because that way also you're just steaming them, meaning you're using less water. So you will only lose some of the good juices, not too much. Okay, so 2 ways to cook the beets, and you can literally cook them and put them in an airtight container in the fridge, and I believe you can keep them for a good 10 days and just use them whenever you want to. But normally when we make sauce like this, I make extra batch too and put it in fridge for next time use or freeze it. So meaning today we have already cooked beets. That's what we're gonna use to make spaghetti sauce. That's it. And now let's move on to second step. Okay, first step, while we chop and do stuff with the beets later on, first we're gonna let our pasta boil so that pasta is ready. And then we can just literally do the sauce later on. So easy stuff, easy tip. Already boiled the water and now putting the water. So another tip, I mean this is tip which normally it works for me and I hope later on it works for you as well. So another tip is, you see the kind of pot I'm using is, it's not very heavy steel, it's lighter version. It really cooks up the pasta faster versus if I use the very heavy style pot to boil the pasta, it takes longer sometimes. So that's it. Another tip is, some people like the spaghetti like as whole. You can boil it whole, or you can just hold it in your hand, and when you put it in the water, just bring them in half and off you go. So what we're gonna do is add only little bit, only a teaspoon of oil, olive oil, that way it won't stick together, and little salt. Let it boil and then we will drain the spaghetti. Okay, so we're now gonna use our food processor to chop the beets quickly. and they're so soft already. Make sure you do not chop, like I'm gonna do the fine chop. You can literally make a paste too. You can use a blender if you want to, because but we like to keep it little chunky, right? Remember this garlic, which we already peeled and freezed it other day? So that's how easy it's like. Just do this, right?
So
and
fast.
that's it. You don't need any food processor or anything. That's it. That's how it's easily chopped. And I'm going to show you the beets as well here. That's the kind of consistency you're looking at. Like it's not too pasty. It's still a little bit grainy. So we're not going to saute the garlic too much. Only lightly put the garlic first and then beet goes right in there. So we just sauteed our garlic only for a minute or two. Do not brown the garlic. Okay. And then put the beets.
Looks good.
Mix them together. Goes salt. And salt is according to taste. And remember, we added some salt in the spaghetti as well. So keep that in mind, okay?
Okay.
In those chilies, again, we love spiciness. And beets are more sweeter. So we're gonna add nice scoop of, not scoop, like spoon of chilies. And now goes the spaghetti mix, or we can say the dry herbs. Just use good amount of olive oil, this much, that at least you will be able to make nice smooth sauce. And we are making extra so that we can keep some in the fridge too.
Yeah.
And in here now we're gonna add some water. Now it depends how much water you want. If you want the sauce to be too runny or just like tomato sauce, a little bit thick.
Looks so pretty.
It is. And trust me, you're gonna love it once start making it. By the way, what do you call beets in Punjabi? Shikunder.
Chikunder.
Yes. Okay. Like, wait. So, here's our another thing. We don't have dill right now.
Okay.
Dry, this herbs, we need something green in there. This is parsley. So I'm gonna literally add that. And if you want, you can add cilantro, anything you like. Like, food is all about creativity, right?
Yeah.
You can just try some. It gives a little bit green
Touch.
too. So I believe we need to add a little bit more water.
Okay.
And then we will put the lid and let it cook for like 5 to 6 minutes, because the beets are already cooked. We don't have to literally cook too much, but just to soften up the sauce. It's literally, if you are using the store-bought that already cooked beets, it's literally under 20 minutes dish.
Wow. Looks great, Mom.
Sure. So the spaghetti is ready, literally, and I put the walnuts in the microwave to let them toast it a little bit. This is optional, but it really tastes good.
So
Little
nice
bit
and red.
nuttiness. Now, if you don't want to see this like chunkiness of the beets, just blend them in the blender with little water, and then you have more smoother sauce.
Okay.
So this is our feta cheese now. ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ feta cheese ਨਹੀਂ use ਕਰਨਾ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਚੀਜ਼ use ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਏਦਾਂ ਦਾ, like something crumbly. But why we are using feta cheese is because it's salty and it goes very well with the beets, because beets is kind of like sweet, right? So that's why. And we're gonna serve it with this
Ooh, yummy.
baguette crisps we made in our air fryer.
Mmm.
You like smiley face, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Here's your smiley face.
Mm.
And
Can't wait to eat this.
here's
When
a
are you
little
going
nosy.
to show the recipe for the spaghettis?
For the crisps, we'll do the next video.
Oh yeah, make sure you watch that if you want to see how to make these.
And this is healthy. You can even pack it to your kids' lunches. It's literally the red color spaghetti. Or you can use the pasta too, like any other shaped pasta, not has to be spaghetti.
Yummy. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Can't wait to eat it. Thanks, Mother.
Okay, ji. Sasri.
Okay, subscribe.